Morning, Durga.
Morning, KD. Good morning, KD.
Very good morning. Seconds, sir.
Good morning, KD.
Good morning, Raghuveer. Hey, Anjan, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Madhu.
Hey, good morning, KD.
Hi, Magesh. Just a second, sir.
KD, some filters are going on Anjan B84. Some filters are
84. Okay. He has kept his eyebrows. I was trying, Anjan, I was trying this morning, the same. I was also trying for the same. Except the lipstick I tried. It was nice. Video filter, right? Yes. My filter is here. So I'm feeling sleepy. Done. I like those filters. They're really nice. But again, they're consuming a lot of CPU also. I just noticed. Okay, sir. Just let's give 2 minutes for others to join. Then let's get started right away. Already we are a little late. Not little. Better than last week. I'm sharing my screen. Let's get started. Are we all good? Can I start now? Yes, sir. With your approval, can we get started?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Let me grab some water, sir. Just a second. Sorry, sir. I had to rush and pick a courier as well. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Can you hear me?
It's not clear in KD. Volume is very low.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, KD. Yes.
Okay, sir, I'm so sorry. No, there was an Amazon guy who just had to rush and pick courier from him. Sorry. Can we get started now?
Yes, KD.
Do you see my screen shared?
No.
I did share my screen. Not sure why it's not working. Just a minute, sir. Something wrong today. Any luck? Any luck?
Yes,
Yes.
KD.
Okay, you seeing it?
Yes, KD.
Yeah. So let's get started. So we paused on Wednesday. So after that, we had a 4 days pause. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go with some conversations. Let's complete a quick revision of what we discussed so that we are on the right track. Right, sir? You all know. May I know who is ready my Node 7S? Okay. So what did we discuss was we were specifically talking about compute. We were talking about virtual machines. We were talking about specifically virtual machines, and we jumped into VMs. And in VMs, we started talking about two models. One is the classic model, which is an old one, so you ignore about it. We talked about Azure Resource Manager. Whenever you're building Azure virtual machines, each is counted as a resource. Each is counted as a resource, meaning it can be storage, it can be networking, it can be anything, sir. Any component that you keep can be counted as a resource. And this was as per our last discussion. I'm continuing from there. So after that, we talked about three things, please. If I have a database, if you have an application, and if you have a virtual machine, all three can be kept in one resource group. Why we keep them under one resource group is because they all three are interconnected. They all three have dependency. They all three are helping each other to meet the needs of the customer. Same way, you can also keep them in separate resource groups also, sir. It's your choice, you are planning. Why do we keep under one resource group is because their life cycle is together. They live together, they die together. So whenever you want all of them together, you keep them under a separate common resource group. If they are independent, they are not so much interdependent with each other, then you can keep them in separate resource groups. What is a resource group, sir? A group of resources are called as a resource group. Benefit of resource group, you can delete at one shot. You can, if you want to delete a virtual machine, you can delete resource groups and everything will go away. That's one advantage of resource groups. That topic we already finished. So next we started discussing about virtual machines, and then in virtual machines, we were talking about a very interesting topic called region. But before region, sir, first we did what? Some terminologies we have got habituated. First one is Azure Global Infrastructure. Global infrastructure means worldwide. Microsoft has how many data centers? You know the answer, sir. How many? Total data centers.
200 plus.
200 plus. 200 plus data centers Microsoft has globally. And sir, data center means one building with some servers in it. After that, we talked about a group of data centers is called as one region in one area. So Microsoft has done in West US 2, in West US, in West US 3, South Central US, Central US, East US. So across the United States, they have kept in different locations. When it comes to India, there are 3 data centers. I told you earlier also 3 data centers there. Sorry, sir. 3 regions they have kept. Data center means one building. I'm sorry. In one region, there may be multiple buildings. So a region is nothing but group of buildings. Data center means one overall data center. So one building is called as one data center. Group of buildings is called as one region. In India, we have 3. Globally, they have kept like that. How many global regions are available approximately?
60.
60 plus. 60 plus. Thank you, Shaida. Okay. So after that, now, so in India, at least we have 3. But again, here, look at this. This is an old picture, sir. Because why I'm saying old is because they have West India, Central India, and South India. So South India is in Chennai, and Central India is in Mumbai, and West India is in Pune, if I'm not wrong, if my geography is correct. Sir. So what they did now, they removed Central India data centers, and they are putting a new one in Hyderabad. So one Hyderabad data center is coming up, and one in South India, which is Chennai. So Chennai, Hyderabad, and Pune. 3 locations are there as per the new update. Okay, done. Moving on. So you all understand now what is a region, right? Region is nothing but group of data centers. Yeah, and the next word you should know is what is called as geographies. So global infrastructure clear, data center clear, regions clear. The next one is geography. Geography means what they have done globally across the globe. They have split into different locations. India is a geography. Like that. So every United States is a geography, UK is a geography, like that. So geography wise, they have split. That concept is also, we already have discussed, so I'll not go deep into it. And next one, sir, availability zone. As I showed the picture last Wednesday. So availability zone means in one region, sir, in one location, there are multiple buildings. Multiple buildings with a extremely fast internet, very fast internet. So between these 3 buildings, the internet is very fast. Plus, what you can do is you can configure one server here. Shaida can put one virtual machine here. Something happens to that building, sir. She can think of safety in the nearby zone. So she has 3 zone options. She can create one VM in zone 1. 1 VM in zone 2, 1 VM in zone 3. Anything happens to any of the zones, the remaining zones will help in finishing the work. So safety. So zones gives you an advantage, that if one zone, something happens to a zone, you have one more zone, zone 2, zone 3. Maximum Microsoft says that they have 3 zones. So Microsoft has got around 60 plus regions, right? 60 plus regions. Are all 60 plus regions availability zones? Answer is no. Around 20, 25, I don't know, as per the last Wednesday's count. 25 out of 60, 25 regions, 25 locations, regions which Microsoft has are availability zones. 24 or 25, maybe I'm wrong. Did I do any count wrong, Siri?
26.
26, okay, fine, 26. 26 regions are availability zones. So what is an availability zone? Nothing, sir. In that regions, it is special because what Microsoft has done is they have given multiple buildings and they've given control to customer. That Siri, your choice. You can keep your first VM in zone 1. You can keep your second VM in, so that choice is given to customers. Which is out of 60 data centers, 26 have zones. The remaining all 34 are not zones. 34 regions are not zones. They are what? They are normal data centers. And when if Siri is creating a virtual machine in the normal data center, she has no control. The VM, the virtual machines that she is creating can go to any building there. She doesn't know into which building it is going. But if it is a zone, she got a control. She can, when creating the virtual machine, she can select zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, and her VM will go and sit there. So that control is given to customers for better management, for better safety planning. There's a one word, sir. What word is that? For better? For better? There's a word that we have to use there. For better?
Availability.
Very good. High availability. For better safety, high availability. High availability is the correct word because these all three buildings are nearby with a little distance. No, not too far also. They are nearby. Zones are created by Microsoft in different locations. In the same regions, zones are created. So Siri can plan, okay, I'll keep one VM here, one VM here, one VM here. If this building goes off, I have two more safety. Both buildings go away. You still have one more building, sir. All three go away. Entire region is Satyanash gone, sir. That's what should not happen. But if it happens, all three, all gone, then Siri should plan for DR, disaster recovery. That is what we discussed on last Wednesday's class. So let me stop here. Let me take you to that last discussion that we did. Give me a second, sir. Shouldn't take long. Yeah. So if you Google for availability zones in Azure, if you Google for availability zones in Azure, sir, one building, one image I want to show you. One image I want to show you, which I already showed. So one more time I'll show you. Yeah, look at this one. So these are the three buildings and safety is good. Now, sir, somebody sent a message to me after the class on Wednesday. I wish the question was asked in class. KD, what is the perimeter? I mean, what is the region? One region will be how big? Can you give in some numbers, sir? That was the question. Should be some acres, right? Technically speaking. So they acquire a land, they put the servers there. It's a huge data center. So should be some acres or maybe more than that. I am not aware of the exact numbers of how much Microsoft has in their mind, sir, but that's it. Now, three buildings in some acres of land, definitely. Three buildings are there. These three buildings are zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Customer gets the safety. Customer can keep one VM here, one VM there, one VM there. Cost is high because Siri, in place of creating one VM, now you are creating 3 VMs. Triple the cost. But sir, if you want safety, you have to spend money, right? Any questions? Can I move on? So this already been discussed on Wednesday. I'm just doing a recap, nothing much. Okay. Now, so one last thing, sir. If you are worried that this building crashed, that building crashed, this building, all three crashed, entire region itself is gone, sir. No problem. Plan in another location. So this is plan in another location. So zone 1, zone 2. Your third zone can be in another location, another geography, another country. You can plan that way also. Okay, zone 1 is here, zone 2 is here, zone 3 can be in another country also. That's called as DR. So that way also you can plan if you want, say for safety. If all these three crash also, say you'll still have one more copy in another location of the VM. So 4 VMs, more costlier than managing a single VM. It's so costly, but it's okay. So any questions on availability zone, please? These are the 26 we added on that day, on Wednesday. These are the total 26 availability zones that we have. And I don't have anything left on zones to talk unless and until you have any questions to ask.
Katie, I have a question. For DR purpose, you said that we can store the data in another region or geography, right? Then the data sovereignty rules will follow
Correct.
them.
So in that case, what we can do, if it is a bank and you can't cross outside India, then definitely you have to use South India. And that means in that case, you cannot go for another geography. So your data sovereignty rules also must be kept in mind. So you're right. Maybe in Chennai you can use. As of now, Hyderabad is not live yet. Chennai you can use and Pune you can use, but your data must be located in India only. But unfortunately, both are not availability zones. Chennai is also not an availability zone.
Yes.
Pune is also not an availability zone at this moment. So we are not talking, India is not a good example for this one. So maybe let's look at other zones, right? Which are the other zones? Look at this, Asia Pacific. In Asia Pacific, we have Singapore. Southeast Asia, and we have East Asia, Japan. So yeah, they can think about it. Which one? Southeast Asia and East Asia. But again, end of the day, the data is present in Asia Pacific only. It is not going to another geography. So they can plan like this. Or somebody wants in Japan only. Then Japan East is also available. East Asia is also available. Both fall under Japan. So these two can be. So the customers have to decide that. And for example, China has got one only. So that's it.
Okay.
So they can't go for outside the geography. They have to plan it within it. So again, this all depends on whether your country rules are applicable. You can't. So in that case, you can't configure DR.
Got it.
You have to be in HA only. Within that data center. There only you have to manage safety. KD, what about my data center? Satyanash gone. It's risky. In that case, I mean, India is not the right location for that. Or at least in India, we have no zones. It's okay. So last one, sir. Last one. I have to tell about another important topic. We have to finish that today at any cost, looking at the time. So can I move on, all of you? So at least have you understood what is availability zone? Zone is nothing but additional safety for your VMs. So I gave an example also last on Wednesday. I hope you remember. Flipkart, as an example I gave, and I said that Flipkart has 30 servers. 10 servers I will keep in zone 1. 10 servers I will keep in zone 2. 10 servers I will keep in zone 3. Total 30 servers. For whatever reason, sir, one zone crashed, this entire building collapsed or whatever happened. Then at least you have 30 plus 30. Sorry, sir, 10 plus 10. 20 running the show. Your business is not completely stopping. One building only crashed, right? Remaining 10 servers are here, 10 servers are here. They will help you. The work will not stop. The work will reduce. 10 servers you are losing, but the work is still continuing. So that is where availability zones are helpful. Application web servers are deployed on availability zones. Web servers. Okay, so that's all. I mean, I'll halt here, and I will tell you all one small story, sir. Just a small story. Normally in real environment, if you go for 3-tier architecture, 3-tier or entire architecture, there are different tiers. Sir. If you just go to images, if you Google for 3-tier architecture, sir, almost all companies follow 3-tier architecture. I think this image, I love it. Easy to represent, easy to express, and easy to show. I'll copy this image, put it in Paint, sir. Look at this image and tell me. So it's a 3-tier architecture. Flipkart as an example only, I'm taking nothing else. So Flipkart will have a lot of web servers. It could be 30, it could be 300. I don't know how many Flipkart has. So this is called as, one second, sir. Sorry. Let me pull this aside. Watch this. So 2 minutes, please bear patience. Yeah. So this is the web layer, right? Websites layer. So all the Flipkart websites will be kept in this web layer. Meaning, sir, lot of servers will be available. All the website, Flipkart as a website. So you are also opening Flipkart. I am also opening Flipkart. When you are opening Flipkart, some XYZ web server is showing you the data. When I am opening Flipkart, sir, XYZ, another server will be showing my data. Website is nothing but pictures and videos all put together. So web servers will be there. And then, sir, once you go to the Flipkart website, add all the shopping, whatever you want to the cart, and then finally you reach checkout option, right? Checkout. That means customer, so window shopping is different and actual purchasing is different, right? You all add to the cart and leave it. We all do it. I'm so sorry. We add to the cart and leave it. Sometimes we do it later. But so when customer is adding to the cart, you become a valuable customer to to Flipkart. They know that you're going to purchase today, if not tomorrow. Definitely you are. That means you become a critical person. So what they do, once you add to the shopping cart and once you tell Flipkart that I'm interested, you know what they will do, sir? They will put all that data in application server. Web servers are only for loading the website. That's all. Application servers are for what purpose? A business logic. Which customers are they? They are adding to the, what is that? To the cart. this customer in the past, many a times, added to the cart and purchased after 2 days. They will have all this data. Sir. So that means all this, when loading a website, you will be using web servers. When doing the transaction, you will be using application servers. Sir. And once customer purchases everything and does it, sir, then the orders will be stored in the database layer. So these 3 layers are common in any company, for any company. Sir. So whether Amazon is running the business or Flipkart is running the business or KDSSG.com. So for example, I'll tell, okay, we are revamping the website. I'm waiting for the good news to announce shortly. But sir, when this new website comes by, which we are working on, so that means you can go to the KDSSG website there and select the course that you want. And that all options are available. Right now, we don't have. Don't go to our website, please. You will be saying, gee, I might also say the same. But the point is, this is what I'm saying, right? Website will give web servers. And then, sir, if once customer goes to that, when somebody goes to that website and views the courses and all, we're also monitoring, right? The website is like, okay, who is coming, who are adding to the cart and all that. So monitoring goes on it. And then it goes to application server. Then it goes to database servers after order is raised. So this is common in any company, any customer, any business nowadays we are handling. So that means these web servers will be created in the cloud. Previously, what companies used to do, web servers used to be created in their own data centers. Application servers were there in their own data centers. Nowadays, what they are doing, sir, cost is growing high. So what they are doing, as the cost is growing high, so what they are doing, deploying cloud. Yes, sir, putting everything on the cloud. So web servers are going into the cloud, application servers are going into the cloud, database servers are also going into the cloud. Everybody are deploying, whether it is AWS or Amazon or any clouds, irrespective, but cloud has become a common thing. So now do you understand why we create virtual machines? Virtual machines we are creating because of these requirements. Customers will come and ask you later. So let's say a web application, you're an Azure administrator. They will come and say, hey, Azure administrator, please create virtual machines for me. And then you have to ask a question. This virtual machine is for what purpose? Web purpose, application purpose, or database? What it is. So you can ask these questions. And by the way, so tomorrow we will build the VMs. Please understand, we build the VMs in Office. So asking this question is a very legitimate question and you have to ask. Simply, you can't build a VM and keep them. Any questions anybody have? Else I'll move on. Sir. Now, Katie, what are you talking next? So after that discussion is done, availability is set. So now, wait. Web servers. So I am a new website, KDSSG.com. So why do I need 500 web servers? Sir? Why? KDSSG.com is a basic website. Not even 10 people visit or 50 people visit per day or per month max. Right? Example, I'm saying maybe the count may increase in future, sir, but I know that, okay, this is my requirement. I'll keep only one web server. Or my growth is my money, sorry, sir, customers are visiting the website more and more, then I'll increase the web servers as needed. And sir, when customers are increasing more and more, I don't want to cause any disruption to my customers. I don't want to trouble my customers. So I'll think of safety also. So I told you, right, Flipkart.com was a, what is that? Big billion day, was utter flop. Why? Because their servers have crashed. They're unable to take the load. So that things I don't want. That's why I will configure zones. So it's configuring VMs, configuring web servers in the zones is an important topic because safety. You think about safety of your customer. That's all. With that, zone concept is complete. I don't have anything else to talk. The next topic is, please focus. The next topic is availability set. Let me open the cloud. Let us create the virtual machine one more time, sir. Just quickly showing you. Almost there. Yeah, it loaded. Now, see, now, so you all know, right, how to create virtual machine. Go to, this is the portal, sir. We all access portal. Very shortly, you will also do demo, hardly in another 3-4 days, 2-3 days maximum. Because I want to complete the virtual machines, then you start the lab will be better. Go to virtual machines, create a new virtual machine, sir, and click on Azure Virtual Machine. fast. It's loading. Yeah, there you go, sir. What is this? So this is virtual machine. Now, subscription. So when you create your subscription, it will be free trial, because when I am creating, it is nothing but Azure ACS storage. When you create, it will be free trial. Next, create a resource group, KD-VMs-RG. RG is nothing but resource groups. You all know why you should create a resource group. Whatever resources you keep under this resource group will live together. Remember this concept I just now told you. Next one, sir. Create a virtual machine, KD-test-VM1. So I'm just creating one test virtual machine, right, sir? And after that, location. Location, as I told you, you can keep it anywhere that you want. Right now, I am preferring to keep it in Southeast Asia. Why I'm keeping in Southeast Asia? Because I know, you know, we all know that Southeast Asia is one of the availability zones. There are 26 availability zones, and Southeast Asia is one among them. And so you can see this. When I'm creating a virtual machine, I can choose, I want my VM in zone 1 or zone 2 or zone 3. Or I can create one VM in zone 1, one VM in zone 2, one VM in zone 3 for safety purpose. And all three are what servers? Some web servers maybe. For KDSSG website purpose only, I'm creating 3 web servers. One web server in, say, zone 1, so one web server in zone 2, one web server in zone 3. But KDSSG data must not be stored outside India. This is my requirement. So if KDSSG data must not be stored outside India, then do one thing, then go for India data center, sir. So India data center, what do we have? South India and West India. Only 2 options we have as of today. Central India was there, sir. It's not there anymore. South India and Central India is there. Okay, maybe they will remove it shortly, but it is there. Sorry, sir. Okay, now South India, which is Chennai. And so did you notice now, when I selected Chennai, zone concept is disabled because Chennai is not an availability zone. So now zone concept is finished. Now I'm moving on to the next topic, which is nothing but availability set. It's a different topic, totally different topic. Are you ready? So zone topic means, first of all, that region must be an availability zone. There will be 1, 2, 3 zones available maximum. You can plan your VMs and keep in those buildings. So zones will give you building level safety, yes or no?
Yes, KD.
Everyone agrees, sir? Zones will give us building level safety. Now, KD, that is clear. KD, what if I am not in a zone at all? India is not a zone at all. Correct, sir. India is not a zone. Then how do I create my safety for my virtual machines? The answer is availability set. How? 2 minutes, sir. Just 2 minutes, please wait. You'll understand the whole topic. So first one, availability set is one more topic. Under availability set, select availability set. Under availability set, click on create new. You are going to create a new availability set. AD A set 1, meaning availability set 1. So in availability set, we have fault domain and we have update domain concept. I repeat, sir, fault domain concept and update domain concept. Are you okay? Everyone, sir, are you okay? Fault domain and update domain concept. What is it, KD? Sir, as you can see on the screen now, I'm just showing you something. Just a minute. Fault domain and update domain. So on the screen for you. Fault domain means if you go to any Microsoft data center, sir, I showed you the pictures earlier. Again, I will show you Microsoft Azure data center. If I Google for it, if I go to images, you all know, right? This is how Microsoft data center looks like. And sir, can I call this? Each is one rack. Each is a rack. Okay, if not this one, sir, do you agree with this one? Each is a rack. This is one rack, sir. The image is better now. Each is a rack. in this racks, you have different servers. Servers are kept, rack-based servers. Servers are deployed. So or you look at any other images. I can show numerous images. There are a lot of images available on Google. You also can search and find it. So what is it, sir? These are racks now. So Microsoft says that we have kept multiple racks. So Durga, you are creating one virtual machine now. You can choose that. Now, how many racks Microsoft has? Only Microsoft knows. Nor you, nor do you know, nor do I know. We don't know how many racks they have. But lots of racks will be available. So when you create a virtual machine, sir, it's not a zone. Remember, it's not a zone. South India is not a zone. Central India is not a zone. It's a normal data center. In a normal data center, when you create a virtual machine, do you know where your VM is going and sitting? Do we know? Answer is we don't know. It can go to any rack, sir. It can go to any server. We don't know where Microsoft is going to keep. But if you have an option called availability set, when you create an option called availability set, you can tell how many fault domains you want. So for example, I'm going to create 10 VMs. So for example, I want to create 10 VMs. What I can do is I can create 2 fault domains. Where I can first create an availability set. So before creating VMs only, you should do this. First itself, create one what? Availability set. You are telling Microsoft that, hey, Microsoft, I'm going to create some VMs now. First create availability set. What is the meaning of availability set, sir? Availability set is nothing but fault domains. I am creating 2 availability sets. 2 means how many VMs I'm planning to create now? 10. So not in Singapore. If it is in Singapore, I would have created in zones. But this is not Singapore. This is Chennai. I'm creating in Chennai data center, South India, sir. So I will create an availability set first. In an availability set, what will happen? You will have a concept called fault domains, which I'm showing you already on the screen, sir. You can create up to 3 fault domains, but look at this one, sir. KD, but you selected 2 only. Correct, sir. I selected 2. If I go for 3, I am not allowed. My subscription doesn't allow me, sir. Maybe when you are creating virtual machines later, right, in demo, you try for 3 if you can. For me, only 2 is allowed. So what can I do, sir? If 3 is allowed, I would have created. Okay. My subscription supports only 2 fault domains. So, KD, what is a fault domain? So, fault domain is nothing but one rack. So, I can tell how many VMs I'm planning to create? 10 VMs. How many fault domains I'm creating? 2. So then, sir, when I'm creating a virtual machine, my first virtual machine will go to first rack here. My second virtual machine will go to second rack. And my third virtual machine will go to the third rack. If I'm getting 9 VMs, VM1 here, VM2 here, VM3 here, VM4 here, VM5 here, VM6 here. It will automatically share the loads, share the VMs into the different racks. VM6 here, 7 here, 8 here, and 9 here. So my 9 VMs will go into this 3 separate racks. But again, sir, I have no control. I can't pick which rack. I know that it is going into separate racks. Microsoft will take care of it. So Microsoft is giving a customer a choice. So anyways, zone is not available. So how can you give safety to your VMs, sir? Zone is not available. God bless. Zone is not available. So sorry. What can we do now? Our next option is set you can use. Exactly, Shaida. Because you don't have zone, it's okay. Leave the zone aside. At least you can use availability sets. Sets are well-designed options, sir. Sets again is not giving you complete control. Availability set is telling that, hey, Anjan, create availability set. That means, Anjan, you have to tell you want 2 fault domains or you want 3 fault domains. Maximum is 3. You can define that, sir. So for example, I have created 2, you created 3. Okay, fine. Then Anjan, you are creating 12 VMs. Your first VM will go here, second here, third here, fourth here, fifth here, sixth here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So each fault domain will get 4 or 3 VMs for you. So it will scatter and keep it like that. So that concept is called as availability set. In availability set, you have concept called fault domain. So what is a fault domain, sir? Every rack will have a separate network. Every rack will have a separate power supply. That way, if any, sir, availability set will give you what type of safety? Rack level safety, building level safety. Nine. Building level safety will be given by zone concept. If you want building level safety, go for zone. But that data center must be a dash. Availability zone. If you want rack level safety, then availability set is the option. KD. This also I want, that also I want. So this is a separate topic, that is a separate topic. You can't merge these two. Zones you are creating in zone concept. Sets you are creating in set, normal data center. So you can't really merge those two. Come on, merging those two are not an option at all. If you want better safety management, proper high availability, additional safety management in a normal data center, use sets. If you want better safety and better management in a building level safety you want, then go for zone. But that should be a zone first of all. Any questions anybody have can ask. I'm just waiting. So look at here. Also look at this one. Siri, if you can see, right? Web server, web server, web server. I have created three web servers. Three web servers are present in separate racks. If anything happens to my racks, I have my extra two racks available. In this case, something happens to the entire building, sir, that I cannot help, right? Building gone means gone. What can we do? Then DR we should plan. Between South India, Chennai and Mumbai, I will keep some servers here, sir, within fault domains. And there I will create some servers within fault domains. This is gone means I will run the show from there. You need to call, sir, this we are doing, everyone, whatever I'm saying now, we are going to do demos, please. I'm not simply showing as a theory and closing here, sir. This is just the conversational discussions we are doing. After this, I will show you how to create virtual machines like this, how to set up cluster between them. We are going to do that, sir, just for your information. Web servers require a different type of cluster. DB servers require different types of cluster. I will show you those later. But we will do. Zones also we will do, sir. Normal VMs also we will do. Any questions anybody have on fault domain, please, or availability set topics, sir? Availability set is building level. Availability set is a rack level safety. Rack level safety from power and network outages. Sir. Power issues can come up. Network issues can come up to protect your virtual machines from. So for example, I did not use availability set. I created 10 VMs. There is a high chance that all your 10 VMs went into the same rack. Who knows? And if something happens to that rack, sir, all 10 VMs are gone. Is that good, or creating availability set is good? Creating availability set is good, because you know that when you're creating availability set, you're creating fault domains. And you are telling that, hey, out of 10 VMs, 5 go here, 5 go here, because 2 fault domains I can create. Sir. Go here, go here. And that means at least my 5 VMs are safe. My 5 are gone, it's okay. At least my remaining 5 are safe.
KD, we have the zones. Then availability sets is not
correct, right, sir? See, now, for example, your point is valid. Look at this. 1 second. See, I am selecting, this is not a zone, first of all. I'm in, what is this one, sir? I'm in which region? I'm in where? I can't see.
Southeast.
Where is, okay, South India. I'm in Chennai data center. So in Chennai data center, if you can see, there is no option called zone at all, right? For example, I'm in Singapore data center, sir. When I select zone, I can't select set. So either this or that. So combinational stuff doesn't work here. If you are in a zone, think about building level safety. If you are in a normal virtual machine, sir, think about availability set as a rack level safety. That's all. Or okay, wait, so 1 minute. Let me change the answer. See, I'm in Southeast Asia now. Yes. So you have to choose, sir. What do you want? Zone, building level safety you want, or set level safety you want? You have to pick one of them. You can't pick both, as I said. Was that the question, or was there another question, Durga?
Yeah, that is a question.
Yeah. Okay. That means Combo is not possible. That's it. Either that or this. Any questions? So we're talking about something very interesting. These conversations are because these are interview questions also, just for your information.
There was one more option, right? KD, availability machines.
Scale set. That will come later. We'll talk about that later. Virtual machine scale set, right? That comes later. We'll talk about it. As you know, right? Remember that picture that I showed you. Scale set is nothing but what's a group of this logo.
Group of virtual machines.
Group of virtual machines.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that we will discuss. So first, let's create one normal virtual machine successfully and do all this experimentation. Then we will go for scale set, containers, everything. We are testing all that. Okay. So anyone have any other questions, please, quickly, because else we have to finish today. So we have to create the VM and complete that. But my only ask is, are you clear? Zone when to use, set when to use. Are you clear?
KD, in available set, we don't have DR concept in this, right?
Correct. I mean, we can configure, sir, but technically what is happening is, when you select availability set, it is giving you rack level safety only, right? If you want a DR, sir, you have to create separately in another location and link all of them. Hey, 3 VMs I have. Sir, what I did is in South India, let me change it again. You're right. Your point is very valid. So South India, where are you? South India. So I'm in South India now. I cannot select zone. You know it. I know it. I selected availability set. You know it. I know it. I created availability set also. KD-A set 1. And then I'm selecting 2 fault domains. Update domain I'll talk now. So you created like this. You have created 4 virtual machines. 2 in this rack and 2 in the other racks. Now, but you are not happy because this is giving you only rack level safety. What if this entire data center or building collapses? Gone. So you are concerned about it, Anjan. And moreover, you don't want to cross country, India, outside India. So what to do in that case? Pune, in Pune data center, sir, create DR. For this virtual machines in Pune data center, create DR. How to do, we'll see later. But yes, you can create DR in Pune data center because you don't want to cross outside India. So some servers, 4 servers here and 4 servers in Pune. Anything happens to this data center, so Pune data center will take care of the load and it will continue from there. That's the plan. But you will have to pay double the cost, right? Here 4, there 4, 8. DR is expensive. Okay, done, sir. Now, last one. So here, one thing, please, all of you, I hope you're noticing. Fault domain is clear, KD. Rack level safety, you said. Power and, what's that, sir? Power and network outages, it will control and it will take care of. And meaning, if this rack power is crashed, no problem. The remaining racks will still be safe. So that level safety you get. So then what is update domain? So update domain is one more concept where if you keep anything, sir, now how many racks you have? 3 racks or 2 as per my picture. Update domain is a concept where you can create up to 5 nights, sir, 20 update domains you can create. Now, listen, little focus, sir, please listen. I have 20 VMs and I selected 20 update domains. What will happen, sir? Each VM will go into 1 update domain. 20 update domains, 20 VMs I created. Each VM will go to 1 update domain. Okay. So what is update domain, KD? Sir, servers present in 1 update domain will be patched together. Patching means Microsoft does a lot of patching for servers, right? Like you do patching for your phones and you do patching for your laptops and updates you run, sir, same updates. You update domain, meaning condition is at a time, all the 20 servers will not be patched. 1 will be patched. After that, the next will be patched. After that, the next. Meaning at a time, all 20 servers will not be patched. Okay, I have 100 servers. Okay. If you have 100 servers, sir, 20 will go to, 20 21 to 40, 41 to 60, 61 to 80, 81 to 100. That means each update domain will contain how many servers? 5 servers. 20 into 500. So whenever you patch, right, whenever Microsoft patches, only these 5 servers will be patched, sir. Remaining 95 are safe.
95.
Remaining 95 are safe because only 5 you are patching. Remaining 95 are safe. If I am patching the next 5, sir, remaining 95 are safe. So at a time, 100 servers will not be patched. Wait, sir, if I don't use the concept called availability set, what will happen? There is a high risk that all your servers are present in one rack. At a time, what if 100 servers get patched? Your complete business is down. So it's not only, sir, it's not only about hardware safety. Sometimes servers get rebooted because of patching. Microsoft, by the way, sir, in IaaS, I already told you, right? Microsoft controls, you have to give up some control. I told you in IaaS, you have to give up some control. Hardware, OS, from OS level, you have control. Hardware level, everything below, they have control. Some hardware patches are very, very important, sir. Updates, driver updates, all these things are important. Microsoft will self-manage. So there, it will not reboot all your servers at one shot. They will be doing planned wise ones. So that is also an important thing you should be taking care of. So don't think that safety means only fault domains. Safety is also update domains, but from patching purpose. So KD, I don't want 20 update domains. TK, then keep 10 only, sir. KD, I have 100 servers. Okay, you have 100 servers. In each update domain, 10 servers will be there. No, KD, I want only 5 update domains. Okay, sir, 5. Then go for 5. KD, I want only 1. Then go for 1, sir. Click OK. It will say what? What happened, sir? One update domain you created. That means what? All your servers are present in one update domain. Whenever patching happens, all will be patched at one shot. Bad idea. So you have to plan like that. So it's your choice. Any questions anybody have here? Not at all a good idea, sir. That means all the 100 servers will be patched at same time. Full business down.
If you choose one update domain, there is no use of that, right?
Correct, sir. There is no use of this concept at all. It's a very, not at all a recommended approach of going for a one update domain. So put cursor there. Please read it, sir. Virtual machines in the same update domain will be restarted together during planned maintenance window together. That means if I'm keeping a one update domain, all my 100 servers are in one update domain, sir, all will be patched or restarted at one shot. Not at all a good idea. Azure never restarts more than one update domain at a time. That means if I create 5 update domains, for example, one update domain, then the next one, then the next one. So 5 will be done one after another. So that way, at least my business is not completely down. So please think about, so as important is fault domain, so important is update domain, everyone. Thank you, Raghuveer. Yes, sir.
I have a small doubt. If I created 5 updated domains, if I am creating 100 VMs,
20 each.
20 each. Whether I have a authority to which domain, choose the domain, how many?
No, sir. Because those are Microsoft planned outages, right, sir? They are planning. You are giving up control there. Of course, or do one thing, Raghuveer. When creating virtual machines, right, sir? I'll show you a small option. Let me give you a minute. When creating virtual machines, under management option, you will see an option called, just a second, I'll show you. Yeah, look at this one, sir. Updates. Oh, sorry. One second, sir. This is Windows. This is Linux operating system, I think. Yeah, I'll change it to Windows. Okay, just to show you, sir. If I go to management option, you have an option called updates will be manual. I will take care of it. You don't do anything. So that option controlling also you can do, sir. But some updates are very critical. Microsoft will not wait for you. They have to patch. So my recommendation would be create fault domains and also create update domains. 20 as per your example, right? 5 update domains you are creating. 20. You can't choose that update domain 5 must be restarted, 4 must be. No, we can't choose like that. Microsoft will decide, but they will restart one after another. They will not tell in which order, sir. It's their choice. But one after another, they will restart.
Okay, this will also goes to billing. When we create the more fault domains, then we create.
Is there the question is there a charge for availability set? Is that the question, sir? Okay, the answer for that question is, let's go to availability set. So answer is no. because availability set is part of the VM service that they are giving. There is no separate charge for availability set concept. I'm sure, but I just still want to double check and show you. Availability set service I'm opening. Is there a charge or not? First,
because we are creating 20 update domains or taking more.
Answer on the screen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
There is no cost for availability set itself, but it's planning. It's part of the VM plan.
Then we can choose the how many update domains we want to use.
Correct. Fall update domains you can choose, yes, up to 20. Fall domains 3 maximum. See, look at this image. So look at this one. Now everyone, VM1, VM2, VM3, VM4, VM5, VM6, right, sir? In this picture, what did the person do? 3 fall domains they have created and 5 update domains they have created. First VM will be coming under VM1, rack1, FD0. It comes under FD0. Second VM goes under FD1. Third VM goes under FD2. Fourth VM goes under FD0 again. And fifth VM goes under FD1 again. Sixth VM goes under FD2. That is done, sir. Because 6 VMs, 3 fault domains, 3 each it will go. Correct, sir? UD means update domain. So update domain 1, update domain 2, update domain 3, 4, 5, again 1. That means this and that will be restarted together, sir. First machine and sixth machine always are a group. Whenever patching is done, they will be restarted together. That's not the others. So same picture, sir. Same picture. Just a representation changed. Any questions? That's also what we discussed is the same thing, nothing more. Okay, then let's do one thing, sir. If I'm sure, are there any questions? Again, I'm asking. Scale set we will discuss later. So now, depending on what operating system you want, you have to pick. So till here it's done, right? Availability set topic. All right. Yes. So I'm creating in South India now, and security types. Security type is nothing but basic level standard security you want, or you want a little enriched security. The cost will accordingly increase, no doubt. So as of now, sir, basic security features are sufficient for us. If you want a little more, you can go for that also. But it's okay. For now, let's keep. So this is our first time creation, right? We'll keep it simple. Next, now, what is security feature? Also is your next question. What is security type? We will talk about it a little later. Sir. There's a question in the chat. In one update domain, how many VM? Unlimited, sir. Your choice. There's no limit. I'm sure there is no limit, but that's a good question. Let me double check once. I'm sure there's no limit. Update, or maybe there's also, I don't know. So I'm just double checking. Update domain limitations. Azure update domain limitations. VM limitations. Let us see if there is any limit. One minute, sir. I'm just checking. They have not mentioned anywhere limitations. Okay, can I check and get back to you on the answer, if that's okay? Madhu. Okay. I'll check back to you, Madhu. I have to verify. So I'm sure there is no limit, but I would still want to double check before confirming. Okay, done. So any questions last before I jump on? Okay, now, if no questions. So next one is selecting the size of the virtual machine. Or wait, sir, first version, which operating system you want? Windows operating system you want? Linux operating system we want? We got a hell lots of options, sir. Windows is available. Ubuntu Linux is available. SUSE Linux is available. Red Hat Linux, Oracle Linux, Debian Linux, CentOS. Oh my God, the list of options are a lot. Windows 10 Pro, meaning a desktop operating systems also you can have. Server operating systems also you can have. Windows 11 you can try. Windows 2022 coming up this year. Right, sir? So your choice. You can pick whichever you like. And I'm picking right now Windows 19, which is the latest one. 2022 is yet to be released. I think it's not released yet. Okay, or maybe yes, I have to double check. But anyways, 2019 I'm selecting. Next, so VM you selected? Yes. Hey, one question, sir. What if I want old operating system, older one? Then you get, which is not there in the list. If it is not there in the list, sir, click on see all images. You can search what you want, sir. For example, I want Windows 2008, very old operating system, very old one. It's loading. Just give me a minute. You can search here. If it is available, you can see. If it is not available, you can ignore. What else? This shows up. See all the images it will show. What do you want now? Like sir, Android Play Store or Apple's iStore. I don't know whatever store you call App Store. Apple's App Store. You can go and search for apps, right? Just like that. So this is a marketplace. In Azure, we call it marketplace. So Windows, I want Windows 2008, for example. I will search. Enter. And so if Windows 2008 is available, it will come up in this list. If it is not there, it's okay. Yes, we have. That list is not final is what I am saying. You can search for extra list also and find out any virtual machines that are available. So this is available by Microsoft itself, Windows 2008 R2. Okay, let's not waste time, sir. Shall I go back? Yes, please. Everybody agree? Everybody okay? So select which operating system you want, Windows or Unix or whichever you want. Then, sir, select the size. Size is nothing but the, sorry, so 3 minutes, class done. Just 3 minutes, please wait. So size means how much configuration you want. So depending on the configuration only, your cost also will vary. Look at this cost, sir. One CPU, one vCPU means virtual CPU, one vCPU, one processor, I mean, with the 3.5 GB RAM, sir, will cost you around $85 per month. It's not an expensive one, it's cheap one. I mean, as per US, it is cheap. In India, how much, sir? 7,000, not even 7,000, 85.41. What's the current dollar price? 76, huh? Okay, approximately. So see, it's 7,000 rupees, 6,400 something. By the way, later on when you create your free accounts and test it, so for me it's a US account, that's why it will show dollars. For you it will show rupees only when you create your free account. That's also except for Sharma it might show US dollars. Okay, and then username, password, sir. Some password, whichever you like. That's all. Any questions? So then select port. Which port? Because you will be connecting with 3389 port. 3389 means RDP, Windows server, right, sir? For Unix servers, you will be connecting with SSH port 22. So you want to connect with 3389 port, you should select RDP. RDP means remote desktop connection, sir. We will do that tomorrow. I'll show you. That's all. So rest all tabs are also there. We have to complete this tomorrow. But are you clear till here? Any questions anybody have? So today's our major focus was on availability set and availability zone. Zone is used for a building level safety. Set is used for a rack level safety, and also network and power outages can be sustained for that racks. You can have additional racks. Your VMs will go and store in those racks. And in availability set, there are two concepts of FD fault domain, and next one is UD update domain. So these two are the topics. Are we good?
Okay, maximum 20 update domains. Okay. Now.
Maximum 20 update domains, correct, sir. And maximum 3 fault domains. Correct, Jay. That's all good. Are we good? So, and did you notice we are not rushing, sir? We will go step by step, topic by topic, because it's all about understandability and it's all about practice. So please don't think that we're going a little slow. It is not. We're going in the right pace, sir. But because we have to cover each and every option, it will take time. And so the joke here is in Azure, right, sir? Whatever options you see today, 10 days later, you'll find a different option. Or the menus will change, options will change. It is so dynamic and drastic, sir. If you practice after 2-3 months, you would find a new interface also. So that is why a regular practice and regular constantly you have to evaluate and check the options, please. So keep that in mind, sir, because things are so dynamic, so fast. Microsoft changes it quickly. Not only Microsoft, AWS also is saying their adaptability and feature implementation is so fast They're normally when you launch a new feature, new updates you take time, right? Any software takes time, but these guys are like, oh my God, days and days you will find changes. So, and by the way, sir, 2 months back, this option was not there. The standard security options, right? Though that was not there. 2-3 months back only it came by. Like that, a lot of new options will be added, but we will evaluate it. Done. Chalo then, let's reconnect tomorrow, sir. Let's talk, continue this conversation
Hi,
tomorrow.
KD.
Yes, Durga.
I have created my corporate account of Azure.
Already
I'm
done.
just
Okay.
viewing the options of what is in compute, in storage, and these things. Just creating and deleting it. Is there any billing cost or like that?
No, sir, corporate means used your office mail ID. That's it, right?
Yeah, I have used.
That means they would have given you, Microsoft would have given you no billing at all. No billing at all. Microsoft would have given you some 13,300 or 14,400 rupees of budget. I'll show you tomorrow if you can share your screen. So let's go to that. I'll show you where to check. So others also will see where to see at the same time. So we can go to that costing section and you can see how much budget is allocated and you have to use that budget wisely for next 1 month. And when was this created, by the way?
It's last Friday.
Okay. Then fine. Then I think you already are ready for lab, so we can start over. Yeah.
Okay.
Others, sir, please wait. Others, sir, please wait till I finish the entire VM creation process. Then you will create. Just wait for another 2-3 days, sir. Then this will be anyways done. Thank you. Let's reconnect tomorrow morning. Thank you, Durga. That was nice. Sir. Let's connect tomorrow morning and let's complete this. Have a nice day ahead. Bye, everyone. Take care. Signing off.